I'll start with that, Gyran. Big crowd here today. Auskick's launching. Are you excited for it? New season coming up for the youngsters?
Of course, I'm probably not excited as these guys are, but it's always a great thing, Auskick, and it's where most of us started. I definitely started there, so it's a great initiative by the AFL, and I'm sure a bunch of kids are excited for today and for the season ahead.
Was it Birdie reserved from the age of 7 or something for you?
I wasn't. I started up in Melbourne when I was 3 years old. I joined my brother and kicked a few goals from memory, but then down in Torquay, and then played footy growing up at Birdie in Grovedale.
Yeah. What was that experience going through that Auskick like for you? How did it set you up for what you've become, I suppose?
It got the passion going, made me fall in love with footy, made some friends that I still have today, and it's a great way to play sport and learn the skills of footy.
Beautiful, mate. What's the mood like around here after Monday? Must be perhaps a little bit perky than maybe the weeks before that?
That's what people say, but that's the best part about Geelong is it's no different to last Monday or the wet Monday before that. So it's great that we're such a consistent club, win, lose or draw, and that we've just shown up each week and know what we can do and know what we should do. But it was good to finally get the result this weekend.
Yeah. I know you're always strong in your belief in what the team can produce. Did you get worried at all in the first 3 weeks, or were you pretty steadfast in your confidence?
Nah, definitely not worried. You do get a bit of frustration out there, just the things not going right, but that's just sport in general. And not getting the results was disappointing, and definitely made us want to get those results. But we never wavered in our confidence or consistency of what we knew we can do, as was evident last year. We got the game going, and on the weekend we got it going. So hopefully we can roll with the momentum.
From your point of view, what happened in that third quarter to get things kicking on? What did you guys do?
We just did what we set out to do. We wore Hawthorn down a bit, so that work in the first half helped the third quarter. It's not just we just turned it on all of a sudden, but we executed what we needed to do. We played well defensively and offensively. We got a lot of turnovers and scored from that, and that's what we just need to keep doing each week.
What's it like playing like that when you're playing pretty much a perfect quarter? You probably can't play any better than that in a half-hour period. What's it like out there? Do you notice how good things are going? Does it seem as good out there as it seems off the field?
It definitely is, and that's kind of what we've been focusing on, is consistency in celebrating the little things. We kind of expected a lot from each other going into the season because of what we did last year, but it's a new season, it's a new group. The expectations need to be lowered, and I think just doing little things right and celebrating it out there got our game going, got the energy up, and the results came from that in that third quarter.
Yeah, I spoke to Big Sav after the game, and he said, I don't know whether the group was talking about it, or it was just even about dopamine hits in the brain and what it feels like when you guys are kicking goals. Is that something you've been talking about, how it is a great feeling when you kick goals and the celebration kind of helps?
It is. It's just that bit of reward for effort. We've been putting the same amount of effort each week, but when you finally see things going well and things going right for us, you get that dopamine hit and you're happy with it. So seeing each other celebrating, high-fiving each other, getting around each other, it does mean a lot, and that's the fun of footy.
Yeah. What do you think that result on Monday can do for you in the coming weeks? How does it set you up to hopefully keep getting better?
In my opinion, footy's a momentum game. So when you're down, you've got to try and find that momentum. When you've got it, roll with it. We got that last year. Things weren't great all season. We were 5-4, and we had some serious meetings, and then we got our game going, and we didn't look back. And it's probably time to do that again. It's a long season, so you can just roll with the punches, and while we're on a high, let's ride that.
Your game's been really good so far this year in the opening month, particularly kicking inside 50. What have you been working on over pre-season coming into you, and what have you hopefully executed so far this year?
Yeah, it's a real big focus of mine. I play with some of the best forwards in the league of all time, really, and you want to get them to use their strengths and me to use mine. And for me, it's helping the mids up the ground defensively, offensively, and then I might get the ball outside 50. It's trying to hit Hawk and Jez and Tice and Gary to get those goals, and that's a focus of mine, getting those goal assists up and score assists. So trying to set them up as much as they can, and that's what I've been working on.
What is the connection like between you guys, particularly Hawk, who's been doing it for 20 years, but it seems like you know where he's going and the ball knows where he's going certainly before his defender does, but even before he moves sometimes. So how well has that connection molded over the past 5 years or so?
Oh, it's just getting better and better, and it's kind of what we kind of didn't have in the first few weeks as well we did last year. Last year it was near perfection. We all knew where we were running all over the ground. We knew exactly where we should be, and a few new faces in the team just changes things. You're just not used to kind of new things. Doesn't mean they'll do anything wrong. It's just you're not used to it, and trying to build that connection, and it's getting them back to it. It's been really good, and the addition of Ollie is something new, and he's been great for us. It's just we just haven't played with him as much as I have with Hawk for the last 6 years. So learning new things is great, and he'll be a weapon for us going forward.
What's it like walking down the forward line next to Jeremy Cameron the way he's going at the moment? Must boost you up a little bit the way he's formed.
Yeah, he's pretty special, isn't he? He's something else that I've never seen before. That mobile forward, key forward, midfielder, hybrid, defending the game well too. So he's doing everything right, and it's pretty special to be out there with him.
Do you feel that when he's on a roll like he was on the weekend, that do you have a system still, but surely you're just sort of thinking, let's get it anywhere near him and he's probably going to kick a goal the way he's going?
Yeah, I said that to a mate. It's not really us getting it near him. He just ends up in the right spot. The one I got smothered and he'd end up with it and kick a goal. Next one he'll take a pack mark. Next one he'll be in the goal circle kicking a goal. Next one he's outside 50. So he's doing it all, and it's the way he reads the game is so special, and you have to admire it.